shouldn't know. I got secrets.
Good morning, Stephanie Kammerman, the Stock Whisperer, here with today's daily dark pool whispers for January 14th, 2020. Today's a really big day, you guys. We have major earnings going on in the bank sector. I'm going to get to those stocks in just a moment and show you how to trade them. But let's start with the SPY. Today we're going to be bullish above 328.75. We are currently above all those real-time dark pool prints that we've been having. However, I will turn bearish if we do slip below 327. Let's go to the E-minis. Just give me a second. All right, so the E-minis, I checked out that pre-market volume happening. We are going to be bullish above 32.90. We are just approaching it right now. And we're going to be bearish below 32.75. Let's head on to the Russell. Yeah, the Russell. We are going to be bullish above 166 for the Russell. We are just below that right now. And we're going to be bearish below 165. Really light on those prints coming in there. The QQQs, we're going to be bullish above 221.25. And we're going to be bearish below 219.50 for the QQQs. Let's just head on to the NASDAQ futures. We're going to be bullish above 9,100, and we're just below that right now. And we're going to be bearish below 90.3750. Let's head on to the Dow futures. The Dow futures, we're going to be bullish above 28,900. We just went above that right now. You can see on the daily chart, the coast is clear. There's no big moving averages. However, if we head down, we're going to be bearish below 28,825. Let's head on to the oil futures. That was a really great trade on the short side yesterday. Hope you guys got that. Thanks for the call out on those levels, Donda, by the way. So we are going to be bullish above 58.60. We just started to head up and we are testing that level from above right now. And we're going to be bearish below 58.20. And of course, we just got to do one more futures, the gold futures. They've been pretty active. Actually, we just got really heavy volume that came in at 8:30. So we are going to be bullish above 1547.50. And look, that's exactly where it spiked. Right there, there's that up thrust. So that's even better. We're going to be bullish above that level. And we're going to be bearish below 1542. Yeah, if we break below S1, look out below there. All right, so let's go into the individual stocks. I know you guys have been waiting for these bank stocks. And this is how it goes with earnings season. So they've come out. It's a little bit of a mixed picture because JP Morgan was up this morning and Wells Fargo, yep, is down this morning. That's usually unusual. They usually trade tandemly. But here's how it works. At the end of the day, doesn't matter how they open today, if they close positive, really strong, that's going to be bullish. If they close bearish, that's going to be weakish. It doesn't really matter what the earnings are. We're just going to trade them. So what I did was I looked on the ECN book. Let me just go to Wells Fargo first and just checked out to see where the big guys were loaded to buy and sell and put them in. For example, on Wells Fargo, I spotted a big seller at 52.60. So I'm only going to be bullish above that. That's why I use the level 52.62. And we're going to be bearish below 50.80 for Wells Fargo. And this trade already happened. And this is why I send these alerts out to you as soon as possible in the morning. Because I know a lot of you trade pre-market. And during earnings season, that is amazing. So we did come down to the 50 level and we bounced. If we break below 50, that is another key level to enter on the short side. Or I love to enter as we rally up to resistance. Then I love to enter on the short side as soon as we start to turn down. That is always a great spot to go short. So let's go on to JP Morgan. And remember, we have Bank of America tomorrow. So JP Morgan started positive, but it's not looking so pretty right now. We're going to be bullish only if we do go above 140. Now, somebody asked me, on Twitter yesterday, do you always use these levels? Are you religious with them? And my answer is actually no. If I see something that warrants me getting into the stock earlier, if I see a buy print come in, if I see them loading up on the bid, then I'm going to get in on the next major level. And that's where reading the tape really comes in. It's really important to learn how to do that. So, but use the levels regardless. But again, if you're a tape reader, absolutely you can enter on other major levels. Or if we test an old print, that's when I like to enter, right? So if we come down to where they used to be buying and they're still buying and we do start to bounce up, that's when I like to go long. So JP Morgan bullish above 140, bearish below 137.50. Citibank also came out with earnings and that's looking pretty bullish. It's up a little bit this morning. Looks like they had some selling that happened around that 82 level. So we're going to be bullish above 82 and we're going to be bearish below 80.80 for Citibank. Now I want you to also watch the XLF. These are key levels, bullish above 31.20 and bearish below 30.80. All right, let's go to Delta because Delta had earnings as well. And this is going to be great. Looks like a long-legged doji happening on the daily chart. So we're going to be bullish. If it breaks above 62, you can see right here. Yep, I like that trade to the upside. And we're going to be bearish below 60.75 for a retracement trade down to that 4 EMA. Also, AFA. How many of you trade AFA? Yeah, this is a nice cheap stock that had earnings as well. A lot of really good volume. I did notice a big seller at 586. Let's see, he's still there. You can see him right here. Yeah, the last eighth is the most expensive eighth, and he's still there. And I do see a buyer at 480 this morning. Let's see, on the iNet. I used two books, the Instanet, the NASDAQ book viewer, and the iNet, and actually he disappeared. He's now at 490, which means he's spoofing. He's moving up his bid. So if it goes below that, that's when I would change my entry level on the short side and go bearish below 487. That's the next level below that. So that's how that works. So glad you guys got to see that. Let's go to Tesla. This was the biggest winner in the Java pit yesterday. Otis rocked this one. Otis, you ready to trade this one again? Today we're going to be bullish above 545. You can see there were some sellers there. A lot of volume came in pre-market. And we are going to be bearish below 532.50 key level. And that trade is really just a retracement trade. If we do go below there, we don't just go straight up. You can see every time we go far away from the 4 EMA, it likes to retrace back down again, and then it goes up, and then it'll retrace, and then it goes up again, and so forth. And don't short like weak stocks, though, unless you see big volume coming in. This is just a retracement trade. All right, let's go to Apple. Apple, huge winner yesterday as well. We actually have a bull doji sandwich. Look at that, you guys. Just notice this. Bull doji sandwich, a green candle, doji indecision, another green candle. We are going to be bullish above 317.50, and we're going to be bearish below 315. Let's go to JD. This one had an enormous dark pool print yesterday on it. Let's see, 1.2 million at 40.40, and this morning there's a big seller at 41.88. So we're going to be bullish above 40.75 and bearish below 39.80 for that. Doesn't have that much pre-market volume, but I really do like this stock. This is unusual, this big print. Let's go to Beyond. That's a huge winner. I'm actually in that one myself for a long-term swing. Actually, thanks to Otis, who called that out a little while back. And I did take profit yesterday on half, but I don't want to have exititis. So scaling equals happiness. And holy cow, this is parabolic right now. We're going to be bullish, though, above 126.50. And then for a retracement trade, bearish below 122.50. I just want to point out gold. And thank you, Robert. Yeah, it was a great trade. I know a couple of you took it all as well for a day trade yesterday, which was great. IAU, we had a lot of dark pool activity on this stock in the 1437 area and then again in the 1480 area. We're kind of in between there. So this is a very slow vehicle to trade, but watch it if you're looking to trade gold. I'm going to be bullish above 15 and I'm going to be bearish below 1460 for the bigger picture. But today, let's just check out GDX. You can see that we've come down to these major moving averages. We have the 50 simple moving average, and there's usually buyers there, but if it can't hold there, we're going to be bearish below 2750. It looks like it may come down to this 161 EMA. It's really, really powerful for commodity stocks, that moving average. So if it does move up, it's a tough trade on the upside till it hits resistance. Really, the best one is above 2830. If it can break above the 8 EMA, then I absolutely love it on the long side. But it could be tricky if it does bounce back in there. So those are your trade setups for JDX. And those are your whispers, you guys. Until next time, happy trading.
That's my secret. Gonna keep it my secret. My secret.